Sister Bernadette Reis, editorial coordinator at Vatican News and a daughter of St. Paul, joins us now from Rome. Sister, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, it seems the Pope live streaming his daily masses and weekly talk is really becoming the new normal for the Vatican. What's the reaction been to this change, and can you talk about the viewership of the live streams?
The reaction has been extremely positive. I think a lot of people were hoping that eventually his daily mass would become something that they could participate in, you might say. The numbers that we're seeing in terms of people who are viewing, at least on Vatican News Facebook Live, has skyrocketed. We're numbering between 50,000-60,000 right now, as well as the people viewing the summaries of the articles. So we're pleased.
That's wonderful. Do you think the live streams will continue after we get over this pandemic?
That's hard to determine because the Holy Father did like the familiar atmosphere that he had when there were participants there, when there were people in the assembly. So I'm not sure if he'll decide to go back to that or not. However, I think it would be pretty hard not to continue.
Absolutely. Sister, can you talk about your experience, what it's been like serving the Vatican for the past 2 years?
It's been a tremendous honor for me. It's always been a part of our community to be at the service of the church. And one of the first things that we always do is put ourselves at the service of communicating what our Holy Father has said. So now to be able to actually be translating him live, I never dreamed I would have this opportunity. So it's a tremendous honor and grace, I would say.
What do you think the biggest challenge has been in communicating the message of the Holy Father, especially, during this pandemic?
The challenge has been that we want to do so much, but because we're all working remotely now, we can't hardly even get into our own server sometimes, because with everybody at home, everybody's on the internet, so the web connections are at their maximum, et cetera, et cetera. We would love to do more right now, and it's just technically impossible. So that for me is the biggest problem.
Well, Sister, let me ask you this quickly. I know we don't have much time, but I'm curious, how is your community coping that is, during this time? Because I know it's really, really challenging.
Yeah, we're all home. It's difficult. We're not cloistered, so it's our first taste of cloistered life. And we're very concerned because, as you know, especially here in Italy, the population of nuns is an aged population. And so I have that tremendously at heart. Should any of them get sick, the prognosis would not be that great. But we're doing everything we can to stay at home and to take into consideration the recommendations that we've been given.
Well, Sister, we're thinking about you, praying for all of you, and thank you for your time. Sister Bernadette Reis, editorial coordinator of Vatican News.
Thank you.